What's going on to you, Libra? So you have the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, the Justice, which is Libra, the High Priestess, all these major arcanas, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so y'all already know what this is. Justice, that represents you, your life, your experiences. Six of Cups, someone is coming back. But let's build into it. The King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups. This is very much so a situation where the King of Swords is about how this is a situation for you where a lot of you Libras realize not everybody is as they seem, and that you really do have to be able to start paying attention to the quality of people. Not everybody is going to make it. Not everybody is going to be able to stay in your life forever. There's a lot of people who end up being quite dysfunctional. So you realize that if you can find people that really have quality, value to them, and they essentially like you, they want to be in your life, those people are golden. But not everybody is like that. So the Page of Wands represents a lot of you Libras now are beginning to understand the power in being more selective about who it is that you spend your time with, as I just finished talking about. You can't just offer, right, this wand, this beautiful energy source, which is you, to everyone, right? Because whenever it is that you're in someone's life, you're supposed to bring them value. It's not about, I'm just here. Because, some people would jump on the internet and talk wild. They'll be like, oh, well, I'm just here. I'm bringing me. Yeah, but what does bringing you actually mean? Do you mean some sort of value? And they don't talk about the value that they bring because they don't have any. So the Three of Cups now represents, because of this new level of understanding that you can't just give yourself to every single person, especially if you're coming with value. This has a lot of you Libras now inspired to talk to people. So you are talking to people, but you're talking to a lot of people now. So like I said, it could be 2, 3, how many? And you're just dating right now, trying to get to know who is who, just trying to date, just trying to mingle, right? Single, ready to mingle, trying to see what's going on and see which person is best suited for you. The Six of Cups and the Hierophant represents, well, obviously, Six of Cups is someone coming back from the past that you don't even talk to anymore, okay? It could even be someone that you may be well acquainted with that you may not have necessarily even dated. There's another nuance to that now. So the Hierophant now represents, but unfortunately, from what it is that I'm seeing, this represents a person from the past that you used to hang out with that, let me see, 1 second, hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. So it represents someone from the past that you're acquainted with that you haven't necessarily been out with just yet, but you know them well enough to know their name, and you wanted to give it a try so you can know, right? Because you don't want to leave any stone being unturned, right? You want to make sure that you're dating as many people as you possibly can and giving those people a fair chance. And the Hierophant represents, they remember. So again, this person understands you a little bit. They know a little bit about you. Six of Cups, it's not like the two of you are unfamiliar with each other. So the Justice represents, so again, you're giving them a fair shake. You start hanging out with them, right? You're starting to take them, I'm going to say seriously, but you're hanging out with them just to feel them out. The High Priestess now is about how, so the two of you hanging out, kicking it, right, by yourselves. Some of you may have done the do. You all know what I'm talking about. Even if you didn't do the do, it represents you and this person just hanging out for a couple of days. None of your friends know. Pretty much no one who knows you really knows right, that you're hanging out with this person. Just kind of keeping a lot of things in your mind, right? Living in your head, as you Libras like to do. Not really saying too much, just going with the flow, dating, trying to see what's going on. And the Queen of Cups represents, so as a result, this is about how a lot of you Libras, excuse me, how it could be a Scorpio that was like that. But the Queen of Cups is about how a lot of you Libras, you come to realize, right, Queen of Cups, you've made a decision on whether or not you want to remain to get to know them. You want to stay getting to know them. The Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands represents, and you realize that you don't, because these people may not have really been all the way truthful with you, because you realize that there's some sort of inconsistencies in some of the things that they were saying, and that when you really had enough time to sit back and talk, because again, you shouldn't talk to your partner every single day. You know what I mean? And another reason why you shouldn't be doing that is because the person can feed you lies every single day if you're doing that. So if you're the type of person that's dependent or codependent like that, the person can really feed you lies, as to where if you take a step back, you can actually reflect on what has happened and then realize, oh, okay, this person was really playing, or this person isn't as consistent as I want them or I thought they were. So that could be hiding a bigger problem, that they are lying about who they are in general. And the Three of Wands represents, so this is very much so towards looking towards the future, excuse me, because you realize that you're trying to leave no stone unturned, getting to know as many people as you possibly can. But what you're also starting to realize is, again, not everybody is worthy of dating for a very long time, because even though some of you Libras may be coming in with value, when someone does something for you, you may do something for somebody without them even needing to ask. A lot of people wouldn't return that idea, because it's not even about the transaction. Libras can represent the transaction, but on a higher level, Libras also represents marriage for a reason. And it represents marriage because it's about, again, that friendship, putting down the sword. What does Libra represent? Love. So it's about putting down the sword. It's like, okay, the two of us are agreeing that we are not going to fight against each other in that sense. Yeah, we'll have our disagreements, but it'll still be respectfully disagreed upon. But when you see people who are in relationships and they're doing everything that they possibly can to bring the partner down, drag them down, be disrespectful to them, they haven't put down their sword. As to where with Libra, it is about that. And when a Libra is on a higher level, when y'all are on a higher level, the relationship can be great due to the fact that if a person does something loving for you, because a lot of you Libras really interested in the idea. It's not even about the financial things. That's why a lot of y'all will go out and be spendthrift and buy something fancy for somebody, because it's not even about the money. It's about the idea of the fact that you're willing to throw away all your money if the person really loves you, because you get that romanticism, you get that romantic side from Aries, because Aries is a romantic. But then you have the Seven of Wands, which represents, but when people are not truthful to you, then the trust is gone. Because I know a lot of Libras in my own personal life that send people over to me to follow me, and I ain't even asked them to, or I just got love for those Libras. You understand what I'm saying? And they send people over to my Instagram and be like, yo, go follow. I don't ask them to do that. I really don't. I never have. I just like they swag. So let's clarify. The Queen of Cups. So to clarify the Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, continuing the date. the Four of Cups, and trying to test the waters, trying to see if people are really worthy of long-term relationships. Knight of Pentacles, and if they're not, you're going to move forward. Tower, you're not interested in holding on to relationships that don't work any longer.